Hello everybody, my name is Beck. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. It is already September, which means I'm doing my August monthly faves for my gaming channel. This is my gaming channel, yes. Today, I have a couple of Switch games, and surprisingly, I did buy a PS5 game. Sneak peek. Anywho, as per usual, I'm going to go through my Nintendo Switch games, then I'm going to go through my PS5/PS4 if I have any, and then I'm just going to go through my Steam, and then last but not least, I will be talking about the mobile app games that I've played this month, which is, if you've been here before, it's kind of the same, but at the same time it has some discrepancies and some differences. But there's a lot of September, October and November releases that I need to save up for. Plus I have like a new hobby where I also buy books now, so every single time I try to film something it is hella noisy. But anyway, despite saying that, I am tempted to buy the OLED edition, the special edition for Splatoon 3. It is like currently $50 off, but it is still like 500 Australian dollars to buy it. Do I really need another Switch? I could be saving money, but I can't go anywhere, so what's another? I don't need another Switch, even though I don't have an OLED. That's the OG Switch. I just want to let you guys know that I've said this line like 6 times now, and trust and believe, I don't know why I'm struggling to record today, but maybe because I haven't filmed something in a while. But this is the Animal Crossing special edition. It is not the OLED. I wish it was, then I wouldn't be thinking about the Splatoon OLED special edition. But this particular Nintendo Switch was really hard to find back in the days when it first came out during the Panorama, and now you can almost get it anywhere. It's also a lot cheaper to get this edition now. Some of my friends have bought the OLED version, the Splatoon 3 special edition, and I am so tempted because they keep hyping the machine up. But like I said, do I really need another Switch? The answer is no, I don't need it. I like Splatoon, but I don't love it enough. What if there was an Animal Crossing special edition? Then I would be kicking myself, because I do love this. The Joy-Cons are stunning, but then I don't have, anyway, I really don't need it. Anywho, let's go on with today's video. So let's go through all the games that I have played / bought in the month of August. It's not a lot. I've been playing the same things similar to last month, but at the same time I did have some new games. Let's move on. For the Nintendo Switch, I played a little bit of Animal Crossing, but barely. I was just checking up on my islands, and it's a mess. It's a complete and utter mess. And this is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I have plugged in the game. I have maybe opened it up for like 2 minutes. I saw my friend Marco recently completed this game. It took him like 140 hours, and that scared me a little bit because I was anticipating about 60 to 70, but I think he is a completionist, and I am more of a, at least these days, I speed through the story just a little bit because I have a lot of backlog. This is most likely going to be like a Christmas game for me. I should have waited a little bit and bought it later, but I think Xenoblade Chronicles in general doesn't go on sale. It's like one of the Nintendo games that is rarely on sale. I've only ever seen it the cheapest for $20 off. Maybe I'm wrong about it, but I picked this up solely because it came out on my birthday along with Digimon. I haven't continued with this one. I have officially dropped around chapter 5. I was actually buddy playing this game with a friend, and we were talking about it, and I feel bad because I just stopped playing. There was something about the pathways in this game that I got conflicted. I need a walkthrough because I'm at a point in the game where your choices does matter, but earlier in the game it didn't, I think. Like the moment I need to consult a guide for Digimon Survive, I was just like, I'm kind of over it. And then last night, for whatever reason, I started playing like Steins Gate, and I've played it before. I just don't remember the exact story, like Steins Gate Elite on the PS5 because it was free. But I'm getting sidetracked, so I will start a heavily story-driven game. I'm either really into the game and then I finish it all in a couple of days or within a week, or I will drop it, and the chances of me picking it back up is slim to none. But I think if I were to be stuck on vacation somewhere and stuck in between like transportation, that's when I will actually start playing these games. But for this one, I don't know. Like I said, I'm up to a point where I need a guide, and I kind of didn't want to like do additional research on it. I will play eventually, don't know when though, because more games are coming out. This one, 140 hours, kind of scared and reluctant to start because of that, because I know I might drop it halfway and then I will have to restart the game again. For example, for Bravely Default 2 on the Nintendo Switch, I really like that game, but it is incredibly hard and I can't beat the final boss in the third run, because certain games you need to play a couple of times to get the true ending. I just don't have that kind of energy for it, and it's incredibly hard even if you change the difficulty. But anyway, I feel like I'm getting sidetracked. For Xenoblade Chronicles 3, reluctant to start, but I will start soon because I am curious, because everyone's been telling me that this game is really good and I should start playing it because I did buy it. And 140 hours is kind of intimidating, but it will happen. I spent more hours in Stardew Valley alone, so I should be able to start this. It's just like I want to be able to absorb the story. But I like to say, I did finish Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so I can justify this. No, I cannot. So I did buy the 2 Point Campus Enrollment Edition. I didn't buy it on launch day. I waited for a sale to happen, and then I happened to stumble upon a coupon online, and that's why I decided to pick up this edition. I also saw a couple of my friends like buy this game. The only gripe and the only reason why I would tell you not to get it is because this game crashes a lot. If you're gonna buy this game, because I understand it's really popular and it's really fun, I love this game, but like I said, it crashes a lot. It's insane amount, and I bought this maybe like 2 weeks after the initial launch date. They patched it once when I initially opened the game, and then they patched it again like a couple of days ago when I was playing it, and it still crashes. When I first got this game, the amount of times it will crash it would be like on intervals of like 10 minutes. Imagine you're building something and it doesn't autosave enough, and then by the time you have to open it on your Nintendo Switch, it takes so long to load as well. It's just a mess. And yesterday I think it crashed on an interval of like maybe 40 to 50 minutes. This is one of the worst games you can probably buy on the Nintendo Switch. If you're gonna get this game, buy it on other platforms. I think stick with PC where it's like traditionally published. I do have like 2 Point Hospital as well. I really like those kind of games where the name suggests you either build a hospital or you build a campus which houses like students in university. It's a fun game, but it kills the enjoyment if it crashes that much. This is including the latest patches. Quite recently, like they try to fix the issue, it's still not fixed. It still crashes like crazy, and it just lags a lot on the Nintendo Switch. A lot of people have been asking me why I decided to buy this version. I bought it on the Nintendo Switch because I wanted to play the portable version of it. If I had a Steam Deck, it would have solved all of my issues, but unfortunately they do not have it in Australia. Unless I ask my American friends to buy on my behalf and ship it to me, but honestly I would just rather have like the Australian edition whenever it comes out. Do not buy this game on the Nintendo Switch. It's been, by the time you're watching this, it's probably been like a month since it came out, give or take. I know it crashes on the PC version, so please wait for a sale and wait until Sega fixes all the bugs and issues and then maybe buy it. It's a fun game, but don't buy it now. I genuinely thought my Nintendo Switch was breaking down because it kept crashing, but it turns out it's the game. I even like changed it up to my better Switch to play it. Still crashed. It's even worse. And I think that's basically it for the Nintendo Switch. I did watch a couple of my friends play the Splatoon 3 demo. I just couldn't be bothered to play it. I just watched other people play it. And I've also like pre-ordered a game and I'm excited. I also bought some amiibos because they did a re-release. And the moment I bought it, it sold out and it's back to like scalper prices. So I'm glad I took a plunge and bought some amiibos, but I didn't buy every single one. The only regret is I wish I bought a little bit more. I only bought one set with like 2 of them. I don't know if I'm gonna open it. Okay, the only physical PS5 game, now I have a total of like 4 physical PS5 games. This was like $29. I wanted to play it for a bit. It is Ghostwire Tokyo. There was like a Sony live stream where this game was featured, and this was something that I wanted to play, but originally I think it was like $70 and I was waiting on a sale, and I was going to buy it around like at the $40 mark, but it dropped down to $29 and that's when I picked it up. It just looks like this. it was like really cheap, and the moment I bought this it went back up to like the $40 mark. For a PS5 game it was like relatively inexpensive Australian standard wise. It could go a lot cheaper, but for $29 I think it's like more feasible. And I recently upgraded to the mid tier of my PSN Plus, and there's a lot of games for free. I'm glad I didn't buy like a majority of the games on my PS4, PS5 because I get to play it like for free now. It's great, but I think this was like part of the bundle, but I missed out on it. It's good to have like the physical edition. The wrap is still on, it's relatively new. I just opened it quite recently. So anyway, I did get this on Amazon. And the other notable PS5 game that I played was Steins Gate Elite, and it is actually a remake or remaster, or I don't exactly know, but I have played the game back on the PS Vita days. I thought it was like a brand new Steins Gate game. It was like free part of the bundle package, and I saw it and came with like more than just Steins Gate. I completely forgot the name. I'll put it here somewhere. Came with like bonus content on top of that, and I started playing it sometime last night, which is part of the September faves, not this month, but I'm just gonna include it here because most likely I'm gonna drop it by the time next month hits. I don't know if they recently added that game, but it is out there, so I just wanted to let you know. I rarely open my PS5 these days, but that's the only two things that I can think of on top of my head. This is like monumental. I only have like 4 physical games for the PS5, which I'm shocked about. Steam, I played a bit of Stardew Valley again. It is a given at this point. I also played Kingdoms Majestic. It is also another given. Those two are my comfort games. I will always play it when I have nothing else. Well, I have a lot of things to do, but I just choose to ignore it. Do not look at my Steam hours, it's disgusting. I also bought Lunar Fishing Guardian because I saw Krendor streaming it one night when I couldn't sleep, and it was on sale and I bought it. It is kind of like a clicker idle kind of game, except it's a lot more intricate and there's a lot more stuff that you have to do, and you have to use your brain to kind of figure certain puzzles out. Playing that game at 4 a.m. in the morning was not a good life decision, so I dropped it. I don't think I'm ever going to pick it back up, but it was only like $3.50. I had fun while it lasted, so there's that. I also bought Kiwi Clicker. If you know anything about me, clearly from just this video alone, I love idle clicker games. I like mindless, casual, comfy games. Basically, I just like to waste my own time, but it's fun. And it's casual and you don't have to use your brain. It's great. And the other game that I got as a belated birthday gift was Dig Dum. It is like an Australian themed game that I got from my friend Shishi Fairy. Thank you. And in return, as a really good friend, I bought her Cookie Clicker, and I have completely destroyed her life by gifting that game to her. You're welcome. Like, she gave me a decent game, and in return I gave her like a new addiction, so. Oh yeah, I also play Cookie Clicker. It's a given at this point. If you're new to my channel, I play a lot of these kind of games. I think that is it for Steam. And finally, for my mobile app / iPad / tablet / whatever, I played a couple of games this month. First and foremost, I played Bang Dream because there was another event going on. I really enjoy how consistent Bang Dream's events is. It's like back to back, so you don't really have time to like space out and think about it. If you really want content and new characters, Bang Dream is it. And I also recently started playing Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage. It is available in English, but I skip the dialogue. I play it solely for the music. I'm serious. There is currently an event in that app game, and I've been competing in the losing team because I think I chose Chestnut and we're losing. I like the songs better in Hatsune Miku Colorful Stage more than Bang Dream, but I like the UI in Bang Dream more than Hatsune Miku. That made sense. That absolutely made sense. But there is like pros and cons for both of those games, but those are the two music games that I've been playing. And I've also kind of started playing Hit Mic again. Kind of, not really, but more casually. And sometimes I play Twisted Wonderland, but I haven't been logging in for the past 2 weeks. And another game that there's also a Disney event in Cookie Run Kingdom. and all of my friends started playing it again, so that's why I also hopped back in, because I want all the Disney characters. And so far I've been getting repeats and it's really annoying. If you would like to be friends on Cookie Run Kingdom, please let me know, leave it down below. I will add you back. I'll add anyone. I'm kind of desperate. Please add me. Anyway, I think that's it for this month. Despite what you see, I've been spending a lot of money on like pre-orders. Splatoon 3, Temtem, I bought it on the PS5, another PS5 physical collection, hell yeah. I was going to buy it on Steam like ages ago when it first came out. I'm glad I waited because I really wanted a physical game. And what else do I want? There's a couple of games coming out in September that I really want, but I don't remember what exactly I pre-ordered. But the only thing that I remember is Temtem, Splatoon 3. I know Bratz, the remake of the game, is coming out in November. I'm really excited for that. I know Taiko no Tatsujin. I'm gonna buy the drum set, which is like $250 for the drum and the latest music game. Yeah, it's $250, but you can buy the older bundle for like a lot cheaper these days. But I would like the new game and the drum set this time around. I missed out on last time because I didn't think I need the drum set, but I want the drum set, so I'm gonna pre-order that at a later date. I also pre-ordered Harvestella, which is a Square Enix farming game, which I'm excited about because it looks stunning and I love farming games and I adore them. I did pre-order that because I had like a $10 coupon, so I did that. I only pre-ordered Pokemon Violet because I can just trade other Pokemons with my friends, because at the end of the day you only end up playing one version. Maybe you play both, but personally for me, I don't have enough time. I rearranged everything because I need more space. Like I don't have it, so I just bought Pokemon Violet. And I also plan on buying SingStar ABBA edition. I like ABBA. I like oldie songs. I like current songs and I like oldie songs. I hate singing, but I'm gonna buy it anyway. I can't think of anything on top of my head. I think that's basically it for this month and the upcoming pre-orders that I'm going to buy / have already pre-ordered. And also, should I buy the Splatoon 3 OLED edition or should I wait for something else? But it's $50 off. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Leave a comment down below if you have anything you'd like to say to me, and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content from me, and hit the bell for notifications. Any upcoming releases you're interested in, any new games you'd like to recommend me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!